going to move so he can see Dee Dee and cast a remove fear, which gets everybody.
Got a lot of that prepared, son.
Or
it is suppressed.
Yep.
Is suppressed for the duration of the spell.
Nice.
So it's suppressed for 10 minutes.
All right, cool. Was that
now,
spell that
it could re-go bleh, and scare you again next round.
But does that suppress fear? That effect, that one effect.
You get a +4 morale bonus on fear effect saves and suppresses that one effect.
Okay.
So if it does it next round, I get a +4.
Chuggin just gives Capra a nod.
If you do it fast enough, they don't pee themselves.
Move, cast, haste. You don't have haste.
All right. Grackle.
You need to be destroyed.
Capra does have haste.
After the howl, it looked like it redid a thing.
Okay, Capra does have haste. He does have an attack left.
Okay,
it redid a thing. Did it cast a spell?
Capra is going to actually attempt to shoot at the thing. He needs to make a will save.
I'm guessing it wasn't. A lot of the ghosts have weird supernatural powers. So.
Yeah.
Or S.
Let's check it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have SR. Or doesn't need SR, if that was a question.
If it cast a spell, because I had ready a dispel by Desaad.
It cast a spell while you were panicked.
Gotcha. Okay.
It cast a spelling ability. Very quickly. Capra is going to spend a mythic point because he's only used one so far. He surges. He succeeds on the surge. Stop being an asshole. He hits. He does 2d6 plus 3d6 plus 24 plus 8 divided by 2. He does 23 damage. Discorporating the head. The head disappears.
There we go.
Wait, what? How much damage?
He did 23 damage.
How did it die so quickly?
He had about 100 hit points.
It's just a head. It's a ghost head. How many hit points does a head have?
Somebody want to pick up Gerbil and put him in a bag?
I'll pick up Gerbil.
Hammersmith has this. Oh, the camera.
We need to deal with this thing. It cannot come back anymore. It is too powerful.
I'll bet if we check inside the sarcophagi, we'll find what is making it return back and forth.
Right.
This is a bluff check that none of you need to roll to see through. Mort just wants to loot the tombs.
Yeah, right. We'll get through to the useful things. Give it a sec, because there's probably some traps.
First, you can see the golems slowly regrowing themselves. It looks very similar to the what was happening in the tower, like eerily similar.
Okay.
The sarcophagi. This cloud, Dee Dee, you think this cloud would make someone an idiot?
It's a dumb cloud.
Yeah, it would attack their intelligence and wisdom as a poison.
Huh.
Snorting large amounts of lead.
Oh yeah, let's check for traps there. Dogen, where are you?
I'm coming. Hang on.
I can give you a hand as usual.
You're going to check for traps and disarm the traps.
There are no additional traps on this room.
Oh, we're good to go.
Yeah.
That being said, he still flies back here.
Desaad's detecting magic on the in this area.
Let's just stick his head into the sarcophagi to have a look.
There is magic radiating from the dwarf golems.
Yeah. No, I'm specifically focusing on the sarcophagi.
Okay. When you stick your head in the sarcophagi, there is the body, a very, very old bits of remains of a dwarf in here.
Oh, really?
Remains of a dwarf in here. They don't seem to have heads, just bodies. Like there's no skulls. In this, do you look in the center one?
Yep.
In the center one, there is a pickling jar with a dwarvish head floating in it.
He's been Futurama.
Actually, that's a good way to describe it, actually.
Ding, ding, ding. You in there?
It looks at you.
Hey.
You disturb the king.
That's one more thing for the volcano, looks like it.
I got some questions for you. Although I don't.
Detecting magic?
Decide.
Okay, the golems were actually the
I'm focused on the sarcophagi.
the sarcophagi.
Yeah.
Los, give me Los's craft check or spellcraft check.
What's this for?
For noticing material properties.
No, I'm saying if
Or perception check, actually. Los's perception check. He knows spells. These are lead-lined sarcophagi. Like, they're not...
okay.
Yeah, the detect magic does not work through them. Additionally, the detect magics are having an issue in this space because of there's the lead in the air. This is a very lead-heavy room.
Let's open these sarcophagi.
So you're the king of this place, huh?
I am the... And then there's like this little jerk. King.
The first king?
First king.
Yeah, didn't you come from some other world?
I save my people.
Yeah, well, they're not doing too bad on Volcanica.
Sacrifice must be made.
Huh. Fascinating.
There's this like little jerky reset. The Imperium suffers no king.
Yeah, we got that already. It's common saying. You know, when we meet kings, we're like, nah. Don't know why, but
Sacrifices must be made.
Are you the sacrifice, or?
I can always give him the doochie poo poo.
Hey,
I'd like a sample if you don't mind.
his head's in a pickling jar down here. That's what it says. He's quite talkative.
Yeah, who puts a head in a urinal like that? I mean,
Is it preserved properly?
well, let me see.
Portal pop it
I mean-
open.
I mean,
See if it's formaldehyde. He's an alchemist. He knows this stuff.
These sarcophagi are lead lined. We might just take the whole thing.
I'll just open it so I can see what's inside. I want to take a sample for no reason at all. Maybe 10 samples.
Well, you take dwarf samples from each of the graves, right? Yeah,
I'm the first king, bro.
Los can't manipulate the sarcophagi, so he's just out now.
Waiting for somebody to.
All right,
some-
Desaad will, or Rockhorn will lift one of the sarcophagi. He's 20 strength.
Okay, between you and Mort, you can pop these things open. They've been closed for centuries. Which one are you opening? The
Easy
middle one?
does it.
Or-
We'll go left, right. Let's pop this one first.
Okay. There are dwarvish bones and scraps.
Let's grab some bones. Snort it afterwards. Get a sample. Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's a low-level king in here somewhere.
Basically, put down dwarf bones wife.
Right on. Dwarf Bones' wife. First king's wife?
Put the entombed king's wife, or first king's wife. Either one.
While they're opening the tombs, Los is going to have a look at the Iron Golems to see if you can see what part of them is causing the regen.
Okay.
Like, is there some glowy thing on the inside of them, or something that's...
Give me a spellcraft check, or like an identify.
The what now?
You use the thing between your ears. You mean my sword? It just holds it there.
It does have 5 ranks of knowledge arcana.
Okay.
And then the spellcraft is +7 +2. 10. There be magic here.
It's weird. Normally, it's not like a regen, but it's weird.
Okay.
Troll golem, maybe, but you were hit the one with adamantine, and it's growing back too.
What?
Troll.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Los?
I don't know. Trying to figure these things out.
As you're moving around this room seems to be heavily like the walls have lead, the floor has lead, the ceiling has lead, everything is like there's like inches of lead.
They really didn't want us spying on this place, so there must be something important in here.
Let's move the whole sarcophagi.
Yeah, let's drag them out into the hall.
Oh, it's not a bad idea. He'll actually. It's a lot easier if he turns into a dragon to do this shit.
Probably, yeah.
This Ahmed, the second sarcophagi, you can go the first king or the entombed king's son.
This one is the entombed king's son.
The one this side.
This one is the entombed king.
This one. Okay, got you. Son.
Yeah, we know a golem guy that would really like regeneration. Although if it's magic, I don't know.
Well, we'll take a look after. Just deal with these sarcophagi first.
You pull the sarcophagi out of the room. Los, give me a. So Los, you do hear some noises coming from this direction once in a while, like weird, slow scraping sounds, but it doesn't seem to be getting closer. Yeah.
There might be something over there. Chago will just go stand over here.
Hey.
From the rear.
Hammersmith will pop Gerbil down, and we'll watch that hallway. Okay, you pull the sarcophagi out into the hall. It takes a couple of minutes.
Why don't we divide the cheese? How shall I say this? Why don't we
cut the cheese? Don't say cut the cheese. Don't say cut the cheese.
Why don't we let Mort beat up one of those golems so bad that we figure out what part of its body is actually causing the regen, and then we look on that part of the body for the other one that we didn't beat into parts.
Okay.
We'll brute force this problem, says Joker.
Can Desaad try to do some spellcraft? Thing.
Chaga, we're wizards. We're figuring out that which is our
We could also,
Yes.
or we could also just look. Could also just look at the magic, you know.
In the room full of lead dust.
Well, that's.
No, go and try.
Yeah, maybe I spent enough time around.
Fine, I'll try. Watch me.
I spent enough time around Sleek that we might be able to figure this out just by looking.
No, screw you. I'm gonna try.
Decide, get your ass in here.
Aronok says he is also capable of looking at the magic. Aronok's gonna give a look. Where's the sun? There it is.
We don't trust Aronok.
What?
No. He's looking through Grackle's
You
eyes.
did remove the touch of idiocy that was on him, though.
That's true. Dee Dee has got a +16 knowledge arcana. She could take +10. She could take 10.
Okay. I have a +20, and Aronok is 22.
Okay, you guys are better bards.
Well, no, we can aid you because.
No, I'll aid you guys if you guys have bonuses that are.
Okay, I'll aid Aronok, so 24, 26.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what is it about this golem that is
35.
Okay. It takes 2 hours of experimentation to sort of figure out what's going on. It's not the golem, it's the room. It's like this golem is like the room is built around the concept of the golem being here. So the room itself is what's regenerating the golem.
I don't know if we would have spent 2 hours on this.
No, I don't.
This is
Spells running. That's
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
all right. So, how long did you spend?
10 minutes.
No, not even.
That brings down a bunch of spells.
Well,
We might have to put up our minute per levels again, so I get
That's what I'm thinking.
10 minutes is fine. Okay.
10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
10 minutes. You haven't isolated it to a part of the golem yet. You are in mid experiment. It will take long. You have to wait to see what happens. You've spread bits of the golem around the room to see what part regrows. You've got one part
The 10
outside.
minutes of
He's-
Mort
he's-
hitting this golem reveals some disturbing truths, perhaps, about his past. He's like, how do you like this, Mom? How do you like this, Mom? How do you like this, Dad?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I guess I'll
Easy
just let
there,
him get it
guy.
out.
Okay. All right. On the other side, outside of that chamber full of lead, the
Yeah, Los wants
bottle
to...
with this entombed, this bottle with this dwarf head that seems to be animate but only can touch to those who are touching the jar,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't radiate magic.
Oh.
Which means it's obviously not magical. It's a non-magical thing with an animated head inside.
Do you have a name there, Entombed King?
Pickles.
When you ask him for his name, his head turns, and then he responds, "The Imperium suffers no king."
His name is Pickles.
Could you just write your name with your tongue up against the inside of the glass?
The Imperium suffers no king. He's trying to thrash around
Yep.
in his little jar.
His name is King Pickles.
Sacrifices must be made. One such as you would not understand such a thing.
He's only talking to whoever's touching the.
Yep.
All right, Chaga's going to mythic point a legend lore and touch the jar.
Okay.
Oh yeah, is there any items in the magic items? the sarcophagus guy?
The sarcophagi are
Or else just gold.
They're or else just gold. No, these sarcophagi were looted long ago. There seems to be this weird jar with a head in it, though.
We'll put it amongst the items being removed by the Imperium because they're due to potential curses.
What are you focusing on, Chaga, with your legend lore? Are you focusing on the container, or are you focusing on the creature within?
I think the creature within is more important, so this dude.
Okay. Give me a will save. Roll a d20 and try to get a 20.
Oh no.
All right, the thing with Chaga's will save. He is currently wearing a ring that he makes him immune to detect thoughts, discern lies, or any attempt to magically discern his alignment.
Okay.
He does have bonuses against fear, and he
Okay,
has
it's not fear.
he has a general resistance against all mind-affecting effects.
Okay, you can add that resistance in.
Okay. So Chaga, being like the mental sorcerer, has some pretty beefy will saves. I rolled a 19, got a 46.
Okay, you're not within surge. Okay,
What?
your legend lore goes off.
Okay.
You see or you hear this tale of the greatest dwarf craftsman and scholar, leader of his people. Every place with which his name would occur, you hear this high-pitched replacing it. Every time you see his face in any of the images, there's just this block that follows. The same for his kin. The same for it's they have blocks for heads and for names. This king. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
He's been censored through history.
That's insane. Okay.
This king was one of the greatest craftsmen of dwarvish kind. Brilliant scholar. Really, really liked his quiet. He unlocked methods of casting and creation that have served the dwarves through time and history. Upon his death, he was entombed and found a way to keep advising the kings of dwarves through the ages. In ritual, he was able to preserve his knowledge for future generations of dwarves. There's a chunk of massive redacted. In terms of, there's this whole point where it's just fuzzy and sacrifices were made, and he guided the dwarves through some deal with the Imperium. A deal which would save the dwarves by sacrificing the dwarves.
Oh, they're talking about their own destiny, basically. Like, they don't rule themselves, basically, anymore, but they joined the Imperium. Oh, okay.
A very powerful being named Xerxes thrust themselves up. Well, sorry. There's a period of the history where you find about the betrayal of Elacinda. Like, you see the legend lore version of this event, or this strong emotional connection, or the betrayer of the grand spy that brought knowledges. Elacinda, through the legend lore, was bringing him magics and scribblings, and this king didn't just do his own research, like corporate espionage in a magical sense. So that bit is covered within the legend lore.
So Elacinda was this king's spy.
Yes.
Okay.
The last bit is this one of his craftings. Now, this wasn't something that was potent enough to show up amongst the other epic things of this creature's life.
Yep.
He was involved in the crafting of some powerful fortress through the plains.
He built the iron fucking tower. Crazy.
You don't know if he built it or if he just did the plans, right? If he provided components of its creation.
Oh my. So Chaga's letting the information flow to all those that are still in the telepathic bond. So some of the other characters are getting this. Plus Chaga's like running commentary, like, oh my. Ooh. Oh no, definitely, he says this part out loud. We're not throwing this one in the furnace. We're keeping him.
The other part that you get from the legend lore is that the curse, that there is a protective curse upon this artifact. Those who would take it from the Reliquary would be pursued and defeated inevitably. And the way inevitably was, it was stated as like a proper noun as well as an adjective.
Be chased by lawful neutral outsiders for the rest of your days.
It is inevitable.
Oh.
You get the sense that might be why they took the time to bring this extra-dimensional pocket dimension with them through the plains as opposed to leaving the cursed place.
I want to say it too, Mark. Well, his name is redacted by some powerful and mythical magic. Imperium suffers no kings. I think we have to leave him here, unless we can learn something from the jar. Chaga puts down the jar. He pulls on his He straightens his gloves, and then he's going to do a psychometry reading on the jar itself.
Okay. Give me a will save. We're rolling a d20. It's the same DC.
Yeah.
We saw what happened with the 19.
21 plus 4 plus 2. Oops. Not 20.
Okay.
Hey.
This jar was one of the final creations of this dwarf king. He is highly emotionally connected to it in its creation. This was his gift to dwarf kind. He chose this instead of a saintly afterlife. It was later...
He was so attached to material things that he stayed on the material. That's awesome.
It was later touched by... Oh no. It was touched by... That can't be right. Oh. Five-faced god? Emperor? Something weird? It was touched by a headache, but you think it was maybe an aspect of? Like a really potent aspect of.
Fucking Vigil?
More powerful than Vigil. You don't have details of what that touching was, but you know it has been touched by.
No, a divine entity.
A divine entity, a god level being, touched this. You know that it was like the spell that was used to pull this being's name out of history came from a godly being, and they had to touch this jar to do it.
Well, the sacrifice of his name and his fame amongst dwarven kind might have been the price to pay for the Imperium taking in the dwarves.
The words, "The Imperium suffers no king," rings through your ears.
Well, entombed king, we don't want to fight you.
What is it that you require?
You created an iron tower that is now threatening a world upon which there are many dwarves. Azersi is using the iron tower to bring goblins to the homes of dwarves. Places like Fort Crag and others are in
His head shakes.
peril. We are ultimately going to try to stop him. We know a little bit about the tower and how it may have many keys. We have one of such keys to the outer towers.
He's to reclaim our lands. He's not like he's having thought like he does not. He's somewhat in disbelief of your statement, but you say things that do ring true.
Does he have a master key?
Chaga will share memory of some of the fights with the goblins around the Iron Tower with the Entombed King.
Lies, liar. He's not calling you a liar, but he's feels that he's been deceived.
Oh yes, there's been much deception. Did the Iron Lord Azersi promise to help your people from... What was the name of your... He's out now asking the people in the telepathic bond. What was the name of the dwarf world where the dwarves came from?
Was
Derek.
Derek. Derek. Derek?
Yeah, it had a longer name. Ruak Durak?
Ruak Derek.
Did he promise to help the dwarves' plight on Ruak Durak?
He was to cleanse our world of the Dorkish scum.
Well,
I was to help him raise an army, and he was to cleanse our world.
Well, I hate to break it to you, he's actually on Volcanica, attacking the Imperium, including the goodly dwarves that live at peace with the Imperium.
It's true.
Give me a... Does Chaga believe his words?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to learn Dwarven.
Share the minutes. Share the minutes of.
And never having spoken Dwarven has never heard any complaints. So
share the image of the
Assumptions are made.
dwarves
No.
putting defenses and the goblins and the.
What do you want me to share? What do you want me to share, Desan?
It's the defenses we were doing outside. Where our cohorts are. The dwarves defending against the goblins and the hobs, and the giants.
All right.
That they're being attacked.
First, you were asking for a roll. What's the roll? A diplomacy
So
check?
I was
or-
trying to determine whether or not we needed a bluff check, because the goblins hadn't actually attacked the dwarves yet.
Yes, but there were dwarves in that first town of what was it called?
Yes, those dwarves for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
The
that
dwarves.
was the tower showing up and all
Yeah.
the people running
yeah.
everywhere.
Well, they also supplanted them and replaced them with Oni.
Yeah.
Right. Like that was what that. They seem to have come from Fort Crag.
Yeah, Chaga also realizes that Fort Crag, if Chaga is going to bring peace to
Okay.
the Venkeshi territories, then Fort Crag is like the hub of civilization so
Give
far.
me a diplomacy
so-
check. It is not, you're not lying. You are, the phrasing in your mind is correct, because this is like how bluff works. Is do you think you're lying? Is the question.
43.
43? Betrayal. Betrayal! We are allies with the dwarves must be allied with the Imperium. The coming days are dark. What do you want to know?
Are there any other keys or things that are here?
There are 6 shards and a master key. The 6 shards go to the 6 outer towers. The master key controls the hub.
Yes,
It is a moving fortification meant to move through the plains and strike at the foes of civilization. The heart of chaos. One must bring order to chaos to fight chaos.
Interesting. Are any of the shards or the master keys still in the reliquary?
The last was given to Xerxes.
Oh. Good thing we still have one.
What?
Oh, we took one of the key shards from Xerxes.
Okay. Those who all have touched or who all is, I guess, the group around the head?
Sure.
Hey, this jar is radiating a weird green light. You
So more inching closer. Does Mr. Pickles need a biffing?
give me a sense motive check, Chaga.
Sure. This is not as good.
He's like a nightlight.
Need any help there, Chaga?
Probably 15.
Okay. Okay. Are you close enough? I think this weird green light envelops you. You have a caster level 20 permanent spell upon you, on the party.
Oh.
Everyone, it's acting as if you had a luck stone.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, sweet.
So a permanent
sorry.
luckstone?
Permanent
These-
luck stone, caster level 20, can be
These guys-
dispelled.
These guys get it?
Yes.
Okay.
No, so does everyone was within 30 feet, so everybody got it, including Hammersmith.
Level 20 Luckstone? What does that give?
It's a caster level 20 equivalent of a luck stone. It's
It's
a
a
spell running on your person.
Yeah,
A
it's
+1
cool.
luck bonus on skills, attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves, or I think it's damage.
It's pretty much just total awesome.
+1.
Ability checks, saving throws, and skill checks. So not attack rolls.
the saving throws is super nice, and skills for those that use them.
Yep. Additionally, you all have 1d10 plus 10 temporary hit points that will last a day.
Do you want to roll for everyone? Or
Sure.
We could keep this
Thir-
jar.
a
next
lucky
to-
13 temp hit points.
Okay. Making the luck bonus permanent was boonish, wasn't it? All right.
Ah, thanks, Sir Thomason.
Nice.
As opposed to just being for the day.
Yeah. I thank you. There's a concern with the reliquary. There is a... Maybe we'll just show it to you. Chagar will use another... Well, we could just walk him over there, but I think we're going to use a share memory, because magic will show him the pit where all the horrible things crawled through.
Okay.
The Reliquary isn't a very safe place for dwarves to come and speak to their former king. We've had to fight a lot of oogie boogie outsiders.
That is a hole through the plains.
Yes.
We are too close to the elemental plane of Earth. It is weak at times. That was created. He starts going off almost encyclopedically on things. Like you start going, what is this specific thing? That was created by some form of worm. Purple worm. Perhaps fiendish or celestial in nature.
You're quite important, aren't you?
The Imperium suffers no kings.
Yes. But given that we are obviously on the same side, I wonder if we could bring you with us.
If I leave the Reliquary, death is inevitable.
I wonder if there's
So those who abscond me from the Reliquary, death is inevitable.
Could we wrap enough of the reliquary around you so that you technically didn't leave?
Perhaps the lead. Sorry. Perhaps if you grab some of the lead and fabricate it around him.
With a potent enough craftsman, a suitable reliquary could be created. They would need to be a very good craftsman.
Hey, Grackle.
Wow.
Calculate that fucking craftsman! He can barely
What?
put 2 sticks together.
No, bring my
Fuck up restringing his guard on his sword.
This guy's rubbing off on me a little bit.
What do you need?
My urn.
So we have some lid to
Chaga, are you sure, Elos? He could... You never know when you invite a new roommate to live with you. Let's see what happens. You mean something like this? Doop. This is mine, by the way. Don't kick me out of this.
Sorry, chat, there's somebody said the 5-face migraine. That is the name for a game at some point.
Yeah, it's nice. I like
Fate,
this one.
You dump the you dump the king into the pot. Yeah, he's not an extra dimensional space, so yeah, he goes in.
Oh, we're just showing it to him.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Uh,
I think there's a place where there's a bunch of these things. Bunch of Imperial wizards, wannabe people with great power.
I recognize the design.
If you hopped in here, would you be chased by those crazy things if we left?
It would need to be crafted of essence of.
Oh, this place. Oh, okay. All right. Los hands the urn back because he can actually manipulate the urn.
Right.
He's like,
So you need some kind of container made out of. I think the lead will do it. The lead in that room. If we smash a bit of it,
no, we don't have to smash it. We just fabricate it.
or fabricate it, whatever.
It would
Do
have to
any
be.
of you have the ability to craft mythic magic items?
No,
You know who does though?
these characters don't.
Fuck him.
Thorgrim can't craft mythic magic items. He's just mythically good at crafting
super
normal.
good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, he doesn't have the mythic
No.
craft.
Yeah. All right, so
It would need to be of essence of the reliquary, and it would need to border between the material and
Yes.
the earth plane.
Sean Connery.
all right, so why don't we just carry him around while we're staying in here, and then we can put him back wherever he wants to. You know, whatever shelf he wants to go back on.
I got a shelf.
Yeah, but we're gonna be chased by these horrible. What are they? Outsiders? Devils?
No, they're like really, really lawful creatures. Inevitable.
Why don't you just leave the head with Vigil?
The Vigil will get attacked by inevitables. Vigil's like not an inevitable, I don't think.
I don't think he cares much. He's
Besides,
very tough.
he's not home. Remember, he's playing tag with that hide and go seek with that dragon thing.
Not it.
Not it. Dugan,
Wait a sec. Things go wrong when Duke exists. Gerbil's it.
yeah, you lost your ring, dumbass.
All right. Well, perhaps you could think up a design, and we'll find a suitable crafter. Alternatively, we could find you a dwarf that maybe you could inhabit.
I can take any of your vessels temporarily.
Maybe we could slake her for you.
Let's stick you in an elemental. That might be interesting.
No, well,
What's about one of those golems in there?
yeah, one of them golems. We got a friend that sort of.
Eternal guardians.
Yeah, sure. You could Turley Grumpy is more like it for slake, but you know, it's you know, you'd have a body to move around and.
I think there's a way, and Chaga's saying this not touching the jar, he just kind of backs away for a bit. I think there's a way where we could find ourselves a quite admirable crafter. The Foreign Legion isn't going to craft well. There might be a limit to how much they'll be able to craft for us. This man, however, is so important that the Imperium struck his name from the record.
Yeah, cat.
Yes.
Cat. Psst, up here. like,
Yes.
I'd like to get some of his hair.
Why don't you go and put the entombed king back in his sarcophagus? It would drag his sarcophaguses back in there.
Does this sarcophagus just have like the head, like like his bones and everything are missing?
His bones and everything. His sarcophagus is squeaky clean.
All right.
I don't want to open the jar, man.
No, if Chaga's not going to stop you, he's going to ask you to put the jar back in the sarcophagus, and if you want to take liberties with the jar, then that's...
You need a haircut.
All right, so you...
What are you doing? Describe what you're trying to
I don't. This is too risky, man. I don't know what's gonna happen if I open this fucking jar. Yeah, no. I feel like Pandora here. I'm not opening that thing.
Open the box.
Fuck you do it.
Release the chaos. Open the box.
Hey, Dugan. Hey, Dugan. Mr. Sneak Thief.
I mean, if you really need perhaps Dugan would be best to... Dugan could steal the lint out of your belly button.
He has stolen the lint out of your belly button. He's making a ball of it.
You wish it
Have
was
you-
got lint in there.
Did you notice
I don't
your
have
belly
a
button's
belly
super
button.
clean now? It's his way of saying thank you.
Disturbing. Thank you, I think.
Being telekinetically cleaned like a lemur.
Giant belly button lint ball back.
Let's ask the stream. Let's ask the stream.
Dude, the powers of this guy is you probably get some really neat power.
Yeah, but you
Cha-
know when you
Chaga-
get when you
Dude,
get like a power dangled in front of you, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna grab it." Oh, but there's a volcano underneath you. Fuck.
Chaga and Dugan. Chaga is giving Dugan and Desaad all the time in the world to play with the.
We're gonna nip some bits.
Okay.
Or Dugan is.
Oh, I'm leaving this to the stream.
No,
Wheeler,
Dugan's
Fox,
gonna do
randomly-
it, and if you don't want to, he's hiding the shit in your food.
Why am I changing?
Oh, that would be hilarious. He just randomly starts changing, like if you put some stuff.
Potato of surprise.
So he eats a burger, turns into a cow.
Don't make wild or beast shape, otherwise.
I have beast shape.
You eat a piece of chicken. Suddenly turns into a
That's
vegetarian.
That's funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna plant more for that. I'm
Dugan?
screwed.
You're not quite certain how to get this jar open.
Okay, so disable device is not gonna cut it.
Well, a good enough disable device will cut it.
Okay, well, Dugan's gonna try to disable device on the thing.
Okay.
50 because of my little bit of luck.
52. I'll help you. Goddammit.
60, so 65 total.
Okay, it seems to be stuck.
Open the fucking
Your
thing.
outside surge, but I think if you put enough party resources behind opening the jar, it'll open.
So there's an aid from me.
Yeah, that brings it to 65.
Okay, you still failed by 10.
Grackle might be to help you. Let's see if Grackle has this shit. Oh yeah, Grackle's really good at this.
I mean, we don't want to ruin the device.
It's a bit more complicated than its simple jar, okay?
Well, why don't we come back at a future time then? We can
Alright.
nip it off of him when we're transferring him to his new
Yeah,
job.
all right.
We'll put him back, and Dugan will pretend to put it back and put the head in the bag of holding. Come on. You don't want to leave it behind. You know you don't.
Leaving it behind.
You're gonna be chased
Not
by
worth the
inevitables. You're gonna be attacked by
Not worth
inevitables.
the fucking headache.
You gotta find me first.
Oh, so you're stealing the jar?
Yeah, I'm stealing the jar.
Wait, you're stealing the jar?
You're
Yes.
still in the jar. So as you're closing the sarcophagus, you're punking the jar.
Yes, he's gonna punk the jar.
Okay, give me your sleight of hand. It is larger than what would normally be punkable, so I believe there's a penalty on this.
Sure.
Oh, he only gets a 50.
Sleight of hand is.
A troop of inevitables always wandering behind you.
Waterbooze wants to spend a hero point to help open it. So I think
Oh, okay, sure. Well, let's
Yeah.
do that first then.
and also
It
and
really wants you to
also
open
a
it.
fortune point. So
All right, so that's a
Oh.
plus 10.
Big money.
Okay. What else are you doing behind the attempt to open it?
Plus,
Dee Dee's not in the telepathic bond, but if you could see them like struggling to open the pickle jar, she can blast a inspire competence.
that'd be handy.
I don't know if
All
that's
right, you idiots! Don't kill us! Capra's going to use a mythic power to give you a reroll once during that round.
okay. And then
Make sure you get a
Alright.
good grip on the sides.
Dee
Which
Dee,
is a +2.
no wonder I'm not finding her fucking bard song. I'm looking at Chaga sheet.
I've done that 100 times. So.
Dee Dee's inspire competence with her hat is +5. Now it is a competence bonus, so it won't stack with tools.
I've
that
already
you
got a
have.
confidence
Okay,
bonus. but,
yeah.
The Marshal's Order Rally is a swift action that gives all allies one re-roll of a d20 that they rolled during the next round.
Okay, so we'll put that down for twice.
So you have 2 from the sun, 2 from grapple.
So it's
Dee Dee also has a +33 disabled device. If she already knows you have tools, she'll just aid.
all right. Yeah, I've got the tools.
You gotta run it under hot water first. You give a nice little tap from the bottom side, like this
Right,
little tap.
right. Use a sharp knife and you smack the bottom. It should open.
I
up
just
easily.
imagine Chaga with his back turned going,
That's kind of what he's doing. He's like
82.
he's looking at Gerbil. And,
82 on the high one.
okay. Just this tiny little, like you got it just like this, half a millimeter, just like a little tiny bit.
Hey there, daddy fella.
yeah,
Alright,
Duckin's here. He's like got Duckin out. He's like, hey, this is Gerbil.
What spells do you have running on you?
Dugan?
Yep.
He's got.
There's a whole bunch of us that have it right next to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like our kill our characters.
Grab the hair.
What'd you do?
Put it back
Something
on.
stupid? How stupid was the thing you did? Very stupid.
Any
Let's go.
regrets? No, I'm an adventurer.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 20.
Okay. All right. Give me a will save.
Everybody? Or just Dugan?
Give me a second. I think it is.
I rolled a nat 20.
Everybody interacting with the thing, I believe. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I want to check to see if it is everybody. It's everybody who's touching it.
I guess we're all eating.
Yeah, all those aiding basically.
Yeah.
Okay, natural 20. You basically he was commanding you to close the lid. Right?
Sure, in a second. What's
Uh, okay, you're the one in control of it. Others like Desaad, Grackle, Dee Dee, Capra was too far away.
17.
And you all have an extra roll, like a reroll.
17, 18, 19. And is there another bonus plus besides the good hope?
Does magic circle against evil help or
He's not evil.
cool? Cool, but not cool. Is this a
Plus-
sonic
I checked.
or a language-based effect?
It is language dependent.
Okay. Dee Dee gets a 37.
29?
Okay, so Dee Dee's like, nah, in a second.
29?
29? Yeah, you make it.
Okay. Now, the dumbass of the group.
It's
Is
like-
this an enchantment?
He already admitted that he could just go inside of all of us. It's a good thing that we already discorporated him once, so maybe he's weak right now.
Uh-oh.
Okay. What'd you get?
27?
27? You're really close. I don't know if you want to
Oh,
start. Oh, you have a reroll available as well.
37! Haha! I'm good.
Yep. All right. So yeah, nobody's like, no, close it now. Okay.
You know, you keep giving orders like that, everyone's gonna think you're a king. Just
Grab the hair and put the
grab
lid
some
back.
hair and we put it back.
He's got like, his hair is missing a piece.
Give me a reflex
He's
save.
got bad bangs now.
Oh, are you grabbing his hair telekinetically?
Yeah,
Or-
telekinetically. I don't want to touch him.
About you. Okay, are you
Glad it's
letting
hair, not
the jar,
eyeball.
which is trying to close itself, close? Because it's
He lets it close after we got the hair.
okay. Yeah, the second you let go, it just.
How many samples do we
Okay, give me your sleight of hand check.
I shaved his head.
It's fucking mohawk.
Part of his beard is all awkward.
All right.
He's upside down afterwards, like.
63.
Okay, you get 3 samples.
Nice.
So 3 samples.
Um,
eh?
Mr. Toad King guy?
This is in Dwarven.
Yes. There's just like grumpiness to his voice.
Don't worry, you're back in your thing. We'll come and say hello to you. What do you want us to do with Elacinda? She's been bad.
To defeat her, you must destroy all of that which she has turned to stone, or she will return.
Yeah. Are all of her statues in the Reliquary and on Volcanica? Does she have statues stooshed around the plane somewhere? Yeah, I know, it's kind of funny, huh?
Answer, motherfucker.
If she can only, she is cursed to exist within this plane. Without a temporary body, she cannot leave. Those other statues are not home for her.
Oh, so just the statues that are in the Reliquary.
Did you take head hair or beard hair?
Nose hair.
Head
hair.
or beard hair? I
Head
think
hair.
head hair is what we can get.
Head hair.
What's the most painful hair?
It's like you didn't cut it, you pulled it out.
It's not in his line of sight in the jar, so that's the important thing.
And you're okay with us defeating Elacinda? You know, because she's been bad?
She is not a guardian, she is a curse.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, King Guy.
You have the fingers of someone who crafts.
Me? Yeah?
That is admirable.
Yeah, I like drawing and like weaving and working with jewelry.
Okay, spells, people. Let's go.
With jewelry.
You require discipline.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stick that and take that, huh? Okay.
It's not in a jar. I don't know.
Okay, you get the sense that you could basically learn any craft feat from him if you wanted. Like, he
Oh.
can teach you any esoteric type of crafting.
Okay, we'll come back
Thinks
later.
you could use an attitude adjustment, though.
Yeah, we'll come back later, okay?
As the lid's going back on.
Do you know who'd really like this place?
Yeah, well, once we meet Thugrum and actually know who he is.
Once you know who that is, even.
Yep.
Oh, there's these weird dwarf. Every once in a while, descending. Oh, yeah, there's weird
Isn't that
fucking
the
hobo
dwarf
dwarves
that
that we
got
picked
flung
up.
off the wagon? Or this?
No, they're just referred to as like the goblin dwarves. 'Cause
Goblin
they're the
dwarves.
dwarves we saved from goblins.
Oh, those idiots?
Yeah, they were attacked by like 3 goblins, overwhelmed.
Nothing they can do. Okay, your minute per levels need to be recast.
All right, let's have a look there.
For Capra, that is.
Freedom of movement is 10, right?
Yes.
Yes. Long arms, I think, is a minute.
Yeah, but Death Ward is 1.
They nerfed Death Ward into the ground. It's such a travesty.
Our resists are still up. Our protection from communal arrows Our delay poison, life bubbles, sea and vises are still good. Magic circles are still good, and freedom of movement.
So a Good Hope and a so Capra will cast his Good Hope and his Gravity Bow.
Okay. Mort is going to. Yeah, I think he's going to spend the mythic to redo a long arms that he does not have yet another one of.
Hammersmith recasts a shield spell. Shields.
Damn it, the mythic entropic shield is down.
Dugan, give me a. Actually, what does Dugan sense motives?
He's not incapable. It's not his best skill by any means.
Okay. Hammersmith looks a little grumpy with you farting around. Everybody farting around the jar. Like he's mildly annoyed.
It's how Faye say hello to new people. Then he yanks a bit of hair out of the back of his head telekinetically. Pleased to meet you.
His gun is aimed down this other hallway. Really. Not certain where it came from.
Yeah, I don't think True Seeing goes back up, but See and Viz is still going. Los recast Blade Tutor, Long Arm, and Fly.
Mirror image is 10 minutes?
No, they're minutes.
Shite.
Yeah, I also do one of those.
Sod really wants to eat that. We'll wait till the next day to get our mythic points together.
Yeah.
In Adam's brain, the balanced version of Mirror Image gives you D3 images, and it's rounds per level.
Yeah.
Like it's a combat spell. Like,
Yeah.
combat spell. Because that shit's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, how many hits?
Okay, I need a quick bio break. I think I've got everyone's spells back up, or at least some.
Cool.
Chaga's images 6.
Oh no, it's still up. Okay.
How are you guys doing for spells?
Capra has cast about half of his spell. Capra has cast more spells on this day than any other day he's been adventuring.
I've cast quite a bit of spells. About 60% of my spells. I have 2 mythic points left. Aeronaut has a bunch of spells left, though.
Well, it's because it
Yeah.
takes you 3 rounds to get to him. That's
Yeah,
why.
Los is a little over half done, and he's got 2 mythic points. Chaga's got 3 mythic points left. He's a little over half.
Mort, I think, is.
Dee Dee's also not doing as well. Yeah, she's. Yeah, we've adventured pretty hard today.
Those
Yeah.
must be used.
Okay, I got it.
I'm going to actually heat up my dinner that I didn't eat.
By all means.
Because a Slurpee and a bag of chips I wasn't supposed to be eating did last it for a while. But I'm going to be super hungry and then not go to sleep till freaking 5 a.m. if I'm not careful.
Understood.
Yeah, that's a picture. So far, I think we've done well. What's left?
Well, we've got this
figure
room
what the hell
above
this is.
J12, but I think right below us to this, yeah, that's going to be the big. We'll see
Well, what the hell's in there?
I don't know, maybe some more statues. We have to see. It's probably like the main hall of the place. Now, we may have already defeated the biggest bads of the place, but
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's still that surprise.
Yes, there's still that irritating surprise that is still on the. And I'm guessing it's in that room, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's this giant worm we're supposed to be terrified of. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I assume there's another room over here somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a room here.
Yeah.
There's a room here. I assume there's one here.
Yes, I think you're probably right.
And there's probably a room over here as well. Because if this is a room,
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
then there's probably a room.
Yeah,
over
if
here.
it's symmetrical, and I agree with you. And my guess is we get there, or we're supposed to get there by going through the main hall.
Probably through here.
I don't know.
How are we supposed to get through there? I think,
Well, we got a
It's
ghost. We'll figure
yeah.
it out. The ghost will
Yeah.
figure it out for us.
Excuse me. I so want to eat his hair. I do have to dump forms to do this, though, right? Who's the one I'm going to dump for him? The one I'm going to dump for him is the Commander Burkov, which gives me +2 diplomacy, intimidate, and bluff when commanding others. It's a nice one, though. But I don't need any of that stuff. It's already in the 40s, so.
Yeah, Wither, I like it when you guys spend villain points. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the hero points too. But I like it when you guys spend villain points because it does add a sense of suspense to. Adam thought he was making it hard. Now it just got harder. Yeah. So yeah, don't be afraid to spend villain points if you feel like it. If you're thinking, oh, these guys are on for a cakewalk, I'm going to throw in a villain point. By all means, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of powers Desad gets from
This guy.
from this guy.
It's probably some kind of crafting bonus.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, he sounds like a big deal. Well, he's a big deal. Obviously, he's a big deal.
Yeah.
Of course, there's also the other thing. Someone in the know, and I don't know how many of them there would be, might hunt you down for having that form.
Oh yeah, seriously. I don't know what the fuck. That'd be interesting. It would be interesting if he just gets hunted down for having the form. Somehow they know.
Well, yeah, like whoever is hunting you for having that form is going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? That they don't even know what this guy looks like.
Yeah. Like he changes shape like some other guy. Like, oh, it's not him. They back away. Changes back to come back. It's like crap.
I'm just going to grab another Pepsi.
Oh.
I don't know how we close that gate to the other place or that portal.
Oh, you mean with the down here with that pit?
Yep.
I don't know.
I have returned with my chicken that I forgot to eat because D&D and Slurpee. D&D brought to you by Slurpee. Mark will be back in a moment. The spells were recast.
Yeah.
This hallway is collapsed. This door here has a scuffed up symbol of a dwarvish woman who is like buxom, somewhat rotund, and happy looking.
Alright, well, we're going to search for traps like Los didn't do at the last door.
No, he did not.
It's like you get excited and forget how to play. No, here's the problem. He doesn't have Trap Finder, so I kind of...
You have to say...
Yeah.
Yep. And trap. That's why or Trap Spotter is the thing that's like, do you have a rogue? Yeah. Does he have Trap Spotter? No, he's not a rogue. He's an assassin or something. Use a different word. Okay. All right. This doorway is not trapped. It was very well carved at one point. It is scraped up. If you were trying to like loot the place like crazy, you could probably try to like take the carving off the door, take the door and sell it. You don't have knowledge religion?
Who has knowledge religion? Who's there? Grackle? Grackle has it.
Los has some.
Okay.
Check for paranormal.
21.
21? Yeah.
Ooh, 13.
This is Bernard True Silver.
Yeah.
A lawful good dwarvish deity of earth and home.
Okay. So this might be her holy ground.
Yep. And Los definitely hears some like scraping sounds sort of through this direction.
All right, we're gonna go into the stone stealthily, and we'll take a peek. Like just take a quick peek through the wall.
All right.
You want a stealth check?
Sure.
62.
62. You are a
Oh shit.
sneaky prick. No, it's checks. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. In this room, there are reliefs of reliefs in gray orange with pictograms of dwarves in mourning, as well as those bringing sort of like a tribute, as well as a it looks like a holy chamber of some sort. It doesn't feel like actually.
Los,
You think this place would be bad for you? As in, ghosts wouldn't be potent here. It's a little bit painful, sort of mentally. It's mentally fatiguing in this room. Additionally, a massive hole is blasted out the backside of the chamber, going into this large cave where you can see some slithering, and you see a bit of a purplish tail over here.
yeah, so the big worm thing is over here. We'll check for traps on the door.
Okay. The door is not trapped. You do sense that there's like while not technically a trap, there's some sort of spell effect in this room that would be detrimental to you.
Okay. Les will slink his way back through the wall. Oh yeah, big worms on the other side there. I think this place would be bad against ghosts, so I might not go so far inside. You may want to leave my my jar outside.
Understood. Dude, the sod will, or Grackle will put the jar down.
Yeah, Los will scoop up his own jar. He can fight with it in his hands, I guess.
Okay.
So, what are you doing? Why are you still out here? Leave your arses.
He's gonna just crop a hide over here.
Okay. What is the party?
Oh,
That
he'll
was
fly
very
and
Irish.
go. Who's not going in?
Who's not going in?
Hammersmith is hoping he doesn't have to go in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's this crowd. This crowd's going in.
Okay.
In is a maybe Dugan's not quite going in. Maybe more like near the door. Let's put him back.
Similar to how Capra goes in. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gerbil, we'll put Los will fly his jar, put it down beside Gerbil's body, which we're probably not leaving without, and then he'll wait. Maybe we should crunch in a little bit more. We'll put up a haste spell before we go and give that worm a bad day.
Yeah, sounds good, Chai. Crunch in.
All right, everybody squeeze.
Crunching. Do I have to crunch so close to board?
Yeah, but he doesn't stick as bad today.
I got nothing but love to give.
I don't know if
You've used that joke before, and it wasn't good last time. I don't know why it'd be any better this time.
Yeah, I'll give it a chance. Just like typhoid, which is also what I have to give.
I hope not.
Dee Dee will cast the haste.
Okay. Who's opening the door?
Mort will open the door.
Okay. With Mort's great strength, he has no issues opening this door, which hasn't opened in quite some time, revealing a large chamber and basically triggering initiative, as Mort is not as silent as a ghost.
Nope. Can I remove Entombed King?
Yes, because his corporeal form, yeah, he's really hard to interact with right now.
I'll just put him at the bottom. And then Elacinda, you still want on there for some reason?
You could take. I'd like to let you leave her on there just as a reminder.
Sure. Krumos, I'll just put it at the bottom. Dwarf Golems? No?
The dwarf golems, yeah, they're not interacting on this. They're done.
Is this surprise 4E?
No, it is not, actually.
Okay.
Oh, for trading.
This is Worm.
This is weird.
Worm. I don't like how you spelled the Worm.
Yeah, we were hoping for warm.
Yeah, not Worm.
Okay, I just checked the. I spelled it wrong on the token I made. Worm as opposed to warm. Yep. Okay.
All right, Los. So the door opens.
Okay. Again, there's a table and a statue.
Los
of
is
this woman in the center
going
of
to
what appears to be like holy ground.
Los is gonna test the bad aura, like what happens when he tries to cross the threshold.
Okay. Give me a second.
He blows up.
Does that luck bonus also apply to AC?
No. It's called a Stone of Good Luck. Mohammed.
Stone of good luck.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your will is reduced. You feel that you would have you wouldn't be able to possess anyone in here.
Hmm.
And if somebody was to try to command you, you would be like really easily commanded.
Okay. Do we see the purple thing?
Yeah, there's a bit of a it's over here. Oh, there's two in a pile. They seem to be doing some sort of thing. They might be in like mating season for purple worm.
Oh god, there's two of them. All right, well, this one. So we moved in at 90. I can reach with the long arms. This one's gonna get stabbed.
Okay, this cave is a big nesting area. You think there might be there's some egg sacs around the edges. It looks like this is very. This is the living area or a breeding area for these worms.
Okay, Blade Tutor's Spirit. We don't have Bard Slunk up yet. Haste, and I didn't bother with Invis, so AC 43 critical threat.
Okay, they can be critted.
Okay. AC 33 to confirm.
Yes, they're big. They're big worm.
Okay, standard critical damage. Does this thing take aging damage?
Give me 1 second. It
Or does it take sneak?
It does take sneak.
Okay.
It does take aging.
Okay.
It has DR 10.
All right. After DR, it's 71 damage. It needs to make a fort save.
And are there any elements on your blade?
No, this is my ghost touch, conductive, heart seeking.
All right, it needs to make a save.
Yep.
What kind of save?
Fort save DC 27.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, it fails.
All right, so the total damage then is 125 minus DR, 115 from the one strike.
Okay. There's no bless weapon running. Okay.
Nice.
It's got 6 bleed, and I keep on forgetting that whenever something gets snuck attack, it's got slow reaction, so it can't take AOs.
Okay.
So we could just rush right up to it.
Okay.
Yep. So that was a move and a strike.
Okay.
Los then is going to move and strike the other one because this one can't take AOs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Set to the brick.
Plus 3. Second attack for the round.
You're getting close to the end of your leash.
AC 34.
AC 34 is a hit.
I'm at directly at the end of my leash.
No, you're close to the end.
Yeah.
Your leash is, you've got another 20 feet of leash left.
Okay.
Stupid.
So I hit, yeah?
Yep.
We need that bard song up. 66. The conductive rune already flared up, so this one does 47 damage, 6 bleed, and no AOs from movement. Yeah.
Okay. And it's the state. Oh, no, not that one. No, it wasn't that powerful of a strike.
It's the first other.
Yeah.
Well, I think I interrupted mating season.
Yeah, they're in a weird slimy pile.
Yeah, oh.
And there's some egg sacs around the edges of this thing. Edges of this place. Dugan Smurf.
All right, Dugan. I think he's just gonna focus on getting in there without getting squashed.
Okay, Dugan.
Yes.
Does your powers help with tremor sense? Although I
No.
suppose not being touching the ground helps with tremor sense.
Not flying helps, but not with tremor sense.
Mm.
But if I were to land, it would not affect tremor sense.
All right. Would you want to land beside one?
I don't. Thank you. That's...
This statue that you're passing in the center of this room,
Mm-hmm.
you see it as being like warm but judgmental.
Remove. I think he's gonna get himself there, and he's gonna find a nice little sniper spot from there. So he's gonna hide again, and next round start sniping these things if
Alright,
they're not already dead by then.
You reposition. In J9 there is a pile of metal and stone, with streaks of blood and bones. It looks like this is one of the chambers where Gugs were actually like occupying. Much more intact. It appears that all of these creatures stayed away from that room, sort of by nature.
Okay.
Okay. After the Dugan Schmerf, it is the Deedy.
Do 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 do.
Yeah!
She starts bird song.
I want to run!
No, it's what a worm, not a worm.
She will. She will flutter in, giggling. she's tooting on her bard song.
Okay. You get the similar feeling as Dugan. Like, she's nice, but a little bit judgy.
So it's
This
like
statue of this
lawful
dwarven-
good holy ground.
Lawful good holy ground.
Sorry, lady. I'm just trying to clean up
okay.
clean up the
She's
mess in here.
She's that lady at church. She's like, here, have a cookie, even if you dress like a hooligan.
Chaga.
Okay. Well, when do the worms go? Chugga doesn't want to fucking go in there. Can Chaga see that one?
You give me a second. I think because Dugan has a light source.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see this square right here with Dugan's light source. It's in the shadowy. It's weird.
All right. So Chaga flies in and summons his telekinetic combat to send his fiery, frosty abyssal pick at the purple worm.
Which is super effective. Like, that's really cool power. It's certainly paying off.
Yeah, it took a while to get going. But...
For a while,
Is it
was
a-
like,
Is it a feat or something that lets you use charisma time?
I think it's a custom thing.
It's the minor artifact that Chuck has been looking at.
Oh, okay.
AC 32.
AC 32. Give me a second. I believe.
Oh, sorry, I forgot Bard Song and all the spells. AC 39.
It hits.
And does it take fire and cold?
It does. Give me a second. Oh, I've got. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I've got too many windows open. It doesn't take fire or cold in the levels that you're dishing.
Okay, 23 damage from the pick.
23 damage from the pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that including the DR?
No, 13 damage after the DR.
Okay. Right.
I mean, it's a small kicker compared to what Mort, Grackle, and Capra does.
But
right?
it's significant. When it gets its full round off and it hits and it can hurt the thing, it does like 80 damage.
Yeah, it's
It
good.
takes out like a 6th level goober every round.
Yep. It's effective, just not against the
It doesn't beat bosses. It beats
right. It beats their
it
minions.
beats minions. It takes care of minions on the side. It gives you extra actions. Grackle. It's an action multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's really cool.
No, I'm trying to make the healer's secondary actions worthwhile.
Is this Ahmed? Are you there or are you a still picture?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. What's
He
Grackle do?
was sleeping with his eyes open, I think.
I think he was.
He's pulling a Gandalf. It's a power you get when you grow a beard.
It's the power of the beard.
Let's see. This is one. Did we get a haste? Yeah, we did at the beginning.
He was sleeping with his eyes open.
2 and then plop plop. Oh wait, I can actually make it to this side. Make it to here.
Okay.
Long arms. Reach that one. Let's hit this one first. Mm. It's 30, actually 39 flank.
39? Yeah, hits.
Right on. Sneaky sneak.
Sneak applies, yeah.
83.
83, okay.
It takes fire and acid.
What is your weapon is +4?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think it takes the fire. I'm not sure what
It doesn't
does.
take fire, it does take acid.
It does not take fire, so -6. 70, 77.
77. Okay, and
Yeah.
did you take off the DR10 or no?
No, I did not.
Okay. That bloodies the worm.
Ooh, shit. It's going to take a while. All right, let's do this. Hit it again. Sucker again.
No, it's not. It's going to take one round. This party is
2 rounds.
disgusting.
Take 2 rounds.
Enjoying a lovely evening with your significant other, and somebody kicks in the door and jumps on you and starts beating your swords and hammers.
Is this thing evil?
You're not going to make us feel sorry about a couple of worms. I'm sorry.
Is this thing evil?
Is this thing evil?
Actually, you know
This
what?
thing-
Bless is not running anymore.
Okay, but it is actually evil. Yes.
Ooh.
Like fiendish or something.
Yeah, y'all.
Wait a sec. The fiendish? No, they're neutral. This is weird. Does the fiendish template actually make your alignment change?
I don't think so. Give me a second.
No. So it's neutral. It's neutral, but weird looking.
Standard.
They're a little bit spiky.
Interesting. Interesting. It's staggered.
Okay.
Can you give me a D4? D4. I mean, sorry, fort save. Fuck.
Okay. What's the DC?
23.
Okay. It fails
Fails. Okay, it's staggered for.
until it dies.
+1, 3 rounds.
Okay.
And
Alright.
the
Capra.
I did. What's it
Wait.
called? 75. I did crit it.
Don't do the damage.
Yep. Uh, 131.
131. Okay.
That's a shitty roll.
Was
Yeah.
that including DR or no?
No, it's got DR10, right?
Yep.
DR10 what?
Good.
Okay. So 121 damage.
Okay, you knock it unconscious.
It's taking forever.
Yeah, the fiendish templates applied to the animals still have neutral alignments.
It's still neutral, yeah. So it's still just neutral. It's just a
It's hilarious.
It's an animal.
just a big dumb worm.
That's fiendish.
And that's that's gonna smite good the first thing it can.
Oh, you put it down? Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Next, Capra. Capra's gonna spend a mythic point to give all allies within 30 feet a move action. Doesn't get DD because of the wall, but does get Chaga. So
Yeah, Chugga will just reposition to this corner so you can have a look.
okay. Mort, where are you going? Or sorry, I was only said do this in an order of initiative. Capra's going to basically move to a point where you can actually shoot the things. Desaad, where are you going?
Get in there, Hammersmith!
What was his move?
Uh,
He's trying.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
bored of his legs are short.
what is he, like a 6th level magus or something?
He's a 9th level magus.
A 9th level magus? Okay.
He's a 9th level magus ranger. He's gestalt and everything.
Yeah, he's keeping up a little bit.
He had enough hit points not to get exploded by some of the spells.
Yep.
Some of his allies, though, didn't have builds that were as conducive. And Flint just exploded into giant when Mort saw him. You don't even know that you found him. Because Mort exploded into tiny little pieces.
He just disappeared.
Okay.
Such is the way of war.
Capra is going to unleash Arrow Doom upon this worm. He's used one action so far. Hits. 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 Hits.
It's like we're doing the dungeon in reverse order. The fights are getting easier.
That is exactly what's happening. So it's 66. 66 plus 66 plus 23 plus 23 plus 3 plus 8 plus 8. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 60. So 163 damage. So 250 damage. Okay, this thing is very bloodied.
Get it, Desaad.
Sod's turn.
It's Odd's turn, eh?
That
Well,
martial
we'll,
power is pimp.
The which one?
The martial power that you keep on using is
Because martials
amazing.
are awesome, and everybody's like, "Why did you want to take the martial?" Because it's fucking amazing.
No,
Teamwork.
I think Lokirk had that power.
Yeah, he did, and it was just as good then. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use
It's slightly better now, Mark, because we know how to build these characters. Like our optimization is at 10. Like before it was maybe a 7. Our optimization is top notch at this point.
So Desaad uses the
9.5.
quick runner
There's
as a
maybe always
move,
a little
turn into a large dragon, and then he's gonna full round the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
We've definitely learned how to build the most powerful characters in this system.
Yes.
I built a couple backup PCs. Oh my god. It's like, how can I crank AC and still do damage? You know, it's kind of like you're trying to do two things.
Well, the last backup I made with, I mean, this is one of those with all spells running and so the blah blah blah. I think I can crank the AC up to 71, and there's no mythic powers involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
AC 81 is 1 mythic feet away.
Yeah, which is just ridiculous.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
That's-
4,
yeah.
5, 6. Yeah, I hit with everything. It's dead. I can
DR10.
roll.
DR10 per attack.
Okay. 2d8.
Oh, did you just full round dragon it?
Yes, you did.
How did you transform and get your full attack?
Quick runner shirt.
Awesome. It's just so awesome. It hasn't gone yet, so each of your bites and claws and your wings or whatever you're
Is
doing
doing-
Attacking. Yep.
is sneak attacking.
Yep.
Yes.
So the huge claw, or the gargantuan claws, are...
Oh, and you boosted your. That's...
Yep.
Okay. This is gonna give Mort a run for his money right here.
No. It's only 300.
The way DR works is going to be rough for him.
Oh, I see.
DR10.
Okay. Yeah.
4 is 48.
No, but you're rolling sneak attack on every one of these.
Yes. 4 times 6 is another 24, which is 30.
It's sick.
And then another 11, 33.
Okay, we've got 4 from Bard Song and 2 from Good Hope.
Good Hope.
So that's extra
Don't
6
worry.
damage.
No,
for each of the...
don't bother. Don't bother with that. It's already in here.
Okay.
48. And then another 1274. 80. Another 6.
I'm just oddly attracted to Mark's spices or sauces or whatever there. It's like, that's olive oil and that Tabasco. What is that one?
It's the spice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
311.
Holy jumping.
Is that after? Did you apply the DR?
That's after DR.
Nice. Okay, that's pretty good.
That's after DR. Yeah.
All right, so it's very dead.
That's actually rolled really well.
It
Like
is
6, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5,
extraordinarily
6, 1.
Okay, you tear it apart. It's not moving.
I'll
Chunks
shake
are
off
flying.
Dave's form.
Los is just laughing at how much destruction there is.
Okay.
Good group. Use some dragon breaths to clear out all those eggs.
Elacinda does not like being in this room. This room is bad.
You know, guys, I think we have to talk about the thing called sharing.
Mort's sitting there having hit nothing.
He ran up to watch everything explode.
Okay, this worm bleeds to death.
Monsters.
Okay, Mort.
This is bullshit.
Mort kicks a stone in disappointment. Like, fucking guys, still all the fucking fun.
Better be something else to kill in here. I'm gonna be fucking mad.
He's gonna wait for the others to come up. Everything looks like it's done.
Okay.
There are
Also,
lots of eggs here to destroy, Mort. These things should not be allowed to multiply.
It's not the same. They don't fight back. Do you think they're good? Like, can you poach them?
We should probably get Goebel and Los's urn, Chaga says to Sergeant Hammersmith.
Okay. Sergeant Hammersmith is going to go and get the urn. First, he'll grab the urn, and then he'll go back and get Goebel. He'll run through the space.
Yeah, I think we're positioning around this spot now.
Okay.
How many eggs?
There are 6 purple worm eggs. There are 6 fiendish purple worm eggs.
Can these things be sold?
Do we have any use for them?
Mort's thinking omelet. Flat out.
I wonder if there's a market for such things. Or if they could be used.
A spellcraft?
They're very burrowy, aren't they? Might be hard to contain.
They dug into this place, didn't they?
Well, Capra, you're the Imperial rat catcher.
I am certain the Imperium would probably have some sort of bounty for these things. Sir.
Just be careful with their tails.
You like that? What's wrong with that?
Oh yeah, they got big ass poison.
We could.
The best poison is called purple worm poison.
Yeah, what? Okay, when we come back in here searching for statues, some of you can milk the purple worms.
Careful.
You got it. Oh, that's Morty. E-I-E-I-O.
Keep your pants on, please.
Had some worms. E-I-E-I-O.
Well, poison here and poison there.
Capra sort of looking through a little bit. It's particularly this one that's been just shattered.
Mort at a farm.
Oh, weird. One of its stomachs looks funny. Capra runs over to the eggs.
Mort's farm would look like the one from Chainsaw.
Did it eat something, or is it the one that's laying the eggs?
It looks from the other side of the. Oh, then he switches to telepathic bond instead of just shouting. No, it looked like it was like a manufactured thing, like a leather sack inside.
Yeah, well, dig it out. Dugan,
Okay.
Los, Grackle, do you want to go and search the chamber beyond?
You
Yes.
got it, boss.
Yes, Captain. Crackle will take the urn.
Mort, could you help cut this thing open?
Alright.
Given that you're the master vivisectionist.
Yeah. sector.
It telepath. Please tell him not to use his club to cut things. It doesn't really cut. It doesn't count.
Who's got a sleeping bag made of?
Does the chamber
purple worm?
end, or does it go
Yeah,
somewhere
this
else?
is
Or?
basically where the eggs are.
Okay, okay.
They're in the back of the chamber, in this hollowed out room. For the people who are scouting, you see a familiar hallway and a door.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Dugan's got the trap finder or trap spotter.
And we already disabled this trap, I think.
Okay. That trap. Did you disable it, or did you?
Yeah,
disable it?
Dugan disabled it,
Oh,
and
Dugan
then
disabled it.
and then while Los was spying on the statues.
Okay. This is called the Arum Store. It's Dugan. It's the treasury.
Oh, there's nothing in here. You guys should go ahead without me. I'm just kidding. I can't carry on. I really don't.
I know that speech.
Yeah, I got a hard time carrying.
Don't
things
get him
too.
out of your sight.
We're gonna need to load you up there, strong guy.
All right, let's unlock this here and
Oh, shut up.
check it for traps.
Got me noodle arms.
Okay.
Aid.
The door is. There looks like a trap that was on here has been removed.
Yeah,
You
the
see the evidence.
Iron Lord Azersi, remember, got here before us.
Oh, that's right. Oh, this might be. Oh, baby.
No!
No, don't be looted already. Don't. That's nothing sadder than a pre-looted vault.
It's probably where the key was kept.
Dugan, well, you can't see him, but he sounds defeated. Just
Here.
open the door.
Which just means that the treasure that was in here we'll find when we kill Iron Lord Azersi. He's like he collected it for us. Or maybe he left some of the good. Maybe he left some of the other non-artifact stuff behind.
Yeah, baby, he was so excited about the key. He left all the golden jewels and magical items.
There we go. Let's get in there.
Let's open this door. There's still hope.
The worst, hope for the best.
Okay.
Ah,
Shit. The worst.
So you open the door. There are two very large golden statues? Question mark. Within this chamber, they aren't moving.
Okay.
There are a bunch of stone alcoves, many of which seem to have been opened forcefully and have been ransacked. Give me a perception check.
here, I'll do the party.
Okay.
Perk, Grimstone, Chronicles, South.
Okay.
Los with the 53.
Okay, Los. Yeah, there's actually a couple of alcoves that haven't been opened.
Hey, way up there on the left-hand side, third one
Okay.
from the back, and over
And-
there on the bottom.
Los also notices that the sensory organs of these statues appear to be looking in your general direction, and you think while they don't look like they're in a defensive stance, they are defending the room.
Oh, and these things are definitely golems or constructs or well, some sort of. We're gonna have to beat the piss out of these things. You want to wait for Mort?
Yeah, well, let's wait for Mort. All right.
Hey, Mort! Hey, send Mort over here. We got something for him to crush.
You guys better not be teasing me. After that worm crap, it's not funny anymore.
All right.
Mort comes down.
Mort pulled a leather and wood, but the leather is not like cow leather. It's some sort of weird black, sort of leathery material, creating a weird chamber within one of the worms.
Like to store things?
Inside, it looked like there was like some harnesses and some hooks and some places to tie oneself to the side.
Like someone would ride around inside the worm.
You could theoretically ride around inside of the purple worm.
That's amazing.
Is there,
Oh,
Usually, worms ride around inside you.
is there anything valuable in the pouch thing?
The pouch's construction was destroyed by the ferocity of your attack. It could be mended, and it does provide it could be the equivalent of a protection from acid and some sort of external effects, as it was preventing the occupant from being crushed to death by the worm's intestines or digested.
Chaga, do you think these worms came through the... This is the dragon. Came through the...
You also
pit?
suspect there was some form of like eternal bottle of air or equivalent type magic that was also on the within this magic item that has been destroyed.
All right, well...
Look for skin or hair inside, so we can find out who is using it. And I can take their form.
In
You
general,
want to take the form of anything we found in here?
you're the one that...
Maybe. I got a form to spend.
I'm not going to get into the habit of picking up droppings.
Whoever used this was important.
It could have been the Naga. Did we get a sense of whether it was humanoid or not? I don't know if Chaga's got the skills for that.
Was there a seat or just like a collar? To buckle, it needed 2 hands at least.
It was more like netting.
Yeah, it could have been a Naga then.
All right, we'll let Capra and... So this thing came from another plane, and this is its fucking conveyance. Disgusting.
That's
kinda cool.
gross.
That's interesting.
Oh, it's pretty neat.
No,
You just don't understand art when you see it.
Desaad's trying to figure out if this thing is what came from the pit and it brought things with it.
All right. I think these 4 are having fun with golems.
All right, there are 2 golems. We'll do an our side, their side initiative check.
Okay.
Second, you quickly find that the paint on the golems, they're not actually golden golems. The paint is more, what do you call it, ceremonial, as they are stony below the paint.
Shall we?
Not shadowy, they're not shadow golems, that would be awesome.
No, shall we?
Oh, shall we? Okay, so they lose initiative. You go first.
Hand wave it, we destroy them.
I think Mort wants to hit things.
Yeah.
Mort does.
The dragon comes by, kills both,
Well, I think
flies away.
mortal move. You can hit everything from there. Plus we got. Is haste still running?
I don't think so.
All right. Good Hope is still running though.
Yep.
So plus 3. AC 51
AC 51 hits.
and and AC 42.
Hits.
We'll start with the North Golem.
Okay, is your Tetsubo adamantine?
It is.
Oh.
I know when.
Los is just crossing his arms. I don't even think he's gonna go in and fight golems. He like scratches them. He needs a +5 weapon. Is basically what we need. 4 for adamantine or
4 for
5?
adamantine.
4. Yeah. So
he's
another
one plus away from.
Yeah. So that's plus 1, so 75 and 83. Huh? 3. Oh no, I don't. They don't take sneak attack. Duh. So 179 damage.
100 and you destroy it.
Okay, I'll cleave through to the other one.
It's not even. Mark, go ahead.
It's like a kid in the sandpit.
AC 45, and that one will be 83 damage.
Okay. It is just shy for being bloodied. I'm assuming that people are just letting Mort have fun with golems. Seems like it. Everybody else, I'm assuming, has a ready or a delay. The golem is going to defend itself. Give me a will save.
I don't like your attitude, Adam. This will save nonsense. Hang on, I just got a luck bonus to my will save. Maybe that'll come in handy.
Apparently, it's been a while since you've done fought a stone golem, hasn't it?
Wait a minute. You know what we should? Oh,
yes.
Oh, it's trying to slow him.
wait. This place was brought here. How?
30.
30? Okay, yeah, you made the DC 17 will save.
All right.
Okay, it's then going to slam you twice vigorously. AC 41 and AC 37.
Neither. No.
Okay, it is now your turn.
AC 44.
Okay, it's
I am.
Ew, I hear a lot of clamor in there. Is everything all right?
No,
I think
Yes.
they're mining.
oh, I forgot the.
Mort is destroying more golems. Chugga, I was thinking there's probably some form of emblem or something that we can wear that they will not attack
37 a hit.
Well, one would surmise that the
37
emblem that we
hits.
would need is the one that's stricken from the record. The king's emblem.
29, I'm assuming, is a miss.
29 is a miss.
All right, so like 150 just in.
Okay, it's just so that last one hit because it was
Yeah.
it was dead.
Yeah.
you crack it, destroy it.
This reliquary, yeah, it is acting very much like the tower.
Well, we did learn from the king without a name that he did devise the plans for the Iron Tower. He was
Then
the architect.
Why
if you will.
cannot we treat this like the tower and maybe move it around like it's a tower?
Well, yeah. Good point. We should ask him what we would need as a
To move it as we wish.
planar rod to get to come here, or how to move the reliquary.
It seems very similar.
Yeah, maybe we give Vigil a friend. We pin it to our shrine, and then Vigil has someone to talk to.
Once you clean this place up with your magics and spells, this would become quite a place to. Well, this is a good place to hold out.
The only problem with the place right now is the weird hole that goes to where the aberration creatures crawled out of.
The Oogie Boogie.
He with his hands in your face. Magic.
Oh, yes,
Magic.
There is a spell, I think it's called Dimensional Lock, that we could cast upon it, but it is a bit out of my...
But this place
The
looks
What if
like
you try really hard?
this place sounds like it can move around, just like the towers. Let's figure out a way to do that and bring it with us.
Is it 7th circle?
No, I think it's 8th circle.
Oh,
I see no circles here.
huh.
You're an idiot.
No, aeronaut.
Ernock talking smack.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not talking smack.
Okay, Dugan, what is your disabled device?
It is plus 50.
Okay, so yeah, you are just able to open up the,
52 at Los's aid.
52.
you are able to open up these alcoves. You find some
Oh.
golden ingots.
Woohoo.
with a seal or marking that you don't recognize. on them.
Okay.
It's a dwarvish rune. It's not. It's like money